Stop scrolling. If you own a Fire Stick, this affects you today. Amazon has just escalated the block again, and now some apps won't even install. No warning, no launch anyway, just a hard stop. If one of your apps disappeared this week, hit the like button right now so YouTube shows this video to other Fire TV users who need to see it. A lot of people are about to get caught out by this. In my previous video, we talked about stage 2 of the crackdown. At that point, apps would still install, but when you tried to open them, Fire TV showed a warning screen. The Launch Anyway button was removed, leaving only uninstall or dismiss. And once an app reached that point, it couldn't be opened at all. Reinstalling didn't help because Amazon was identifying apps by their package name, not by the version or where you downloaded it from. That video helped a lot of you understand what was going on. Now we've moved into stage 3, and this is a brand new development. Fire TV is now checking apps during the installation process itself. Instead of letting you install and then blocking later, the system scans the app in the background, and if the package name matches Amazon's list, you get an app installation blocked message. This is before the install even finishes. That means the app never lands on your device at all. This is the most aggressive enforcement we've ever seen on Fire TV. Stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to cover what still works, what definitely doesn't, the safest options right now, and what I think Amazon is likely to do next. A lot of you asked whether a VPN would bypass this new block, so I tested it again. I tried different countries, different servers, clearing the cache, force stopping apps, and fresh installs. The result was exactly the same. The block is not region-based and it's not ISP related. This is happening at the Fire OS level before anything else loads. I also tested reinstalling older versions, newer versions, and apps from different sources. If the package name matches what Amazon has flagged, the install is stopped immediately. Just like I explained last time, Amazon is still not targeting general media players. Apps like Kodi, Plex, Jellyfin, TVMate and Streamio continue to install normally because those apps don't provide content themselves. They only play the media that the user adds or configures manually. The apps being hit are the ones that connect straight to streaming sources with no setup and provide instant access the moment you open them. So if you were relying on one of the apps that has now been blocked and you're looking for a legitimate alternative, Kodi is still one of the best options on Fire TV. It installs normally, it's fully allowed on the platform, and it gives you a proper media center that you control. I've already made a dedicated step-by-step video showing exactly how to install Kodi safely on a Fire Stick from scratch. If that's something you're interested in, I've put the link in the description down below this video. A quick real-world reminder, now while a VPN does not bypass Amazon's new block, I still strongly recommend using one whenever you stream anything online. Your internet provider can see every site and service you connect to, and on public Wi-Fi, your activity is completely exposed. That's why I personally use NordVPN on all my devices, my Fire TV, my phone, my laptop, and my computer. It encrypts your connection, stops your ISP from monitoring your streaming, and prevents throttling when networks get busy. I've used it for years and it's the only one I trust. It's also one of the few VPNs with proper native Fire TV app, so you're not sideloading anything sketchy. If you want the same setup I use, I've put my NordVPN link in the description and pinned comment with a big discount and extra months free for channel subscribers. It takes about 30 seconds to set up on the Fire Stick. Now here's the reality right now. Apps released with new internal package names are still installing fine. Some users are using external cloning methods, though results vary and may not be reliable. What no longer works reliably is cloning directly on the Fire Stick itself, because the system blocks the original app before you even get to the chance to modify it. And reinstalling the same old version is completely useless now. The most reliable option people are using is updated versions with clean package names, or community releases that are already modified. I've kept the working versions on my downloads page. Just use downloader code 28907, grab a token from your phone to access the download page, and install the updated release. Why Amazon is doing this lines up exactly with what we discussed before. Amazon isn't just selling devices anymore. They own Prime Video, MGM, live sports, exclusive shows, and a massive advertising platform. Fire TV is moving away from being an open-style Android device and more toward a console-like ecosystem where Amazon controls what can and can't run. From their point of view, this protects their content partnerships and revenue. From a user point of view, it feels like the walls are closing in. Now I need your help again so we can track this properly. Leave a comment with your country, your Fire Stick model, and which app was blocked at install. I'll heart the most useful reports so we can map exactly how fast this rollout is spreading and which devices are hit first. If this update helped you understand what's going on, hit the like button now. It genuinely helps other Fire TV users see this before they get stuck. If you missed my first video on stage 2, watch that next because it explains how package names work and why some versions survived the first wave. I'll link that below. This story is moving fast and I'll keep testing every change just like I did last time. In the next video, I'm looking at which Fire Stick models are hit first, whether system updates trigger new blocks, and if factory resets make any difference. If you're looking for personalised help with your Fire TV stick, exclusive content, or quick responses to your questions, consider joining my channel memberships. As a member, you will have access to my private chat group where I can connect with you directly. Just click the join button below to get started. Also, remember to subscribe for more helpful streaming tips and device guides. Follow me on X and TikTok, and check out the unboxd.tech YouTube channel for even more great content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.